Yo, what's up guys, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today and pretty much this entire week is filled with comebacks, but what is a better way to start off the week with some Red Velvet? So I'll be checking out Red Velvet's MV for Queendom. Now, I have been really hyped off of the teasers, the teaser pics, you name it, but we love to see it. I do know that this comeback has all 5 members, OT5. We love to see it, including Wendy herself. We've been slowly but surely waiting for her to come back with the group and then eventually promote, and now that it's here, it is so surreal. But I've got to admit, I really enjoyed her solo debut as well as Joy's special album. So if y'all haven't seen my first listen to their respective albums, be sure to do so. Aside from that, let's just get into Red Velvet's Queendom now, shall we? Alright, Red Velvet Queendom. I got the English captions on and all, let's go. Male, delivery rider, distribution director. Ooh, this intro with Yeri though. Oh, into Wendy. Oh, Joy. Tell him. Where's this going though? Building up? Oh, we are queens and kings. What a chorus! Very magical and dreamlike sounding, especially with this MV. Yeri! Loving the lyrics to the song as well. Love the bass in this, but how this is just a whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? Very bright sounding, but so Red Velvet. Wendy! The ad-libs. The high notes. It's already over. Wow, what a comeback, everyone. Wow. And Wendy there creating like a rift in like the space-time continuum with her vocals. That is the power of Wendy, everyone. What a very empowering and powerful comeback by Red Velvet themselves. Of course, the title of this being Queendom is very powerful alone and a very bold statement, but it's very true, and it's very true that they don't need any crowns to really signify them to be queens, because we already know it at the end of the day, and it's so true. They are truly the queens at the moment. I mean, they always have been. I should correct myself. They always will be. But for Queendom here, what I really love about this song is pretty much everything. I mean, where do I even begin with this? I love how the intro kicks into Yeri, right? I really love the overall concept tied along to this. It's so Red Velvet, and I really love the styling for this comeback as well. And with everything considered, it just feels very dreamlike. And then eventually in the moment, like space-like, when Wendy opens up a riff into like the space-time continuum, and all and everything goes crazy. And all love the MV for this, love the styling. But back to talking about the overall soundscape of this. Yeri starting the intro to this song. I think she really stood out this era, particularly for me. She really did. Yeri and Wendy for sure. And now I do know that Minjishin, the likes of Cassiopeia, worked on this, and it makes so much sense. Minjishin has worked with a lot of huge artists out there, SM artists as well. Also with Red Velvet's Wendy for When This Rain Stops, NCT, Luna. The list goes on pretty much. You know what I'm trying to say? Like huge producer and all. But also Cassiopeia in the works, has worked with a lot of SM artists and huge artists out there. But on the lyric side, it makes so much sense if you're getting the really some of the early days Red Velvet feels with the lyrics in this song, okay? Jo Yoo-kyung, everyone. Jo Yoo-kyung has worked with a lot of huge artists, SM artists, Luna, of course, but particularly with Red Velvet, Jo Yoo-kyung has worked on the lyrics to their song Ice Cream Cake, Rookie, Russian Roulette. You know what I'm saying? It has a bit of that early day feel when it comes to the lyrics and in play for this song, and I think it really works for the kind of sound that they went through. Very bright sounding, quirky, somewhat cute, not overly cute, but a very I wouldn't say in your face, but more so of putting out a statement of being queens and all. And I also love other sections in this song as well, believe it or not. The bridge, the chorus, sure, but I also love verse 2. So I'm gonna point out verse 2 and bring up the MV here again and point out other parts that are true love in this. I really want to check out the titles for the members too, because their titles just went by so fast, like their job titles or something. This earbud thing was like kind of crazy. Apple earbud thing. Lost and found mail carrier. Yeah, that's what I saw, mail carrier. Wait. Wendy post mistress, okay. Delivery rider, of course. Joy herself. And then the distribution director, of course, Irene herself. Okay. Yeah, this intro by Yeri is just amazing. Love the tempo to this song as well, guys. We're the queens in the red castle. Don't need crown. We're born to dazzle. Tell 'em, Irene. Just a bit of the attitude that they deliver in some of their lines here and there in the song just adds so much to the song. Sort of has that like hotel lobby vibe to it, especially with this scene here. And like the mail carrier scenes. But overall, the bass line to the synths, so good. And the hooks of the song, super catchy. Here we go. And this was verse 2 that I was talking about, everyone. How verse 2 kicks it off with Yeri herself. This is what I'm saying, how I feel like one of the members that are really shining this era is definitely Yeri herself. Like, she killed this verse 2 like crazy. And then it goes, we strong. Nothing missing. They're not lacking. They have that boss mentality and the irony. Very playful with it at times too. And just a beat drop into the We Are Queens and Kings. It's just so memorable. And seeing them smile and enjoy themselves throughout this MV is everything. Build up with the snare drums, the drum kits. This is what I'm talking about here with Wendy. It's just so great to hear Wendy belting out her high notes and power notes and these certain vocal techniques again. That's what I've been missing a lot. A good old Red Velvet songs with Wendy just belting out her power notes and high notes, of course, and the ad-libs that she does in this was incredible as well. And what I also just realized on the second listen of this, wow, the choruses are not done necessarily with all the members, but are more so, everything's more so split around. Sure, they have their individual parts, but like we have like a couple of them in the pre-chorus, verse 2 as well, if I recall correctly, verse 1, and the bridge as well. But in the choruses, I think we usually tend to get more than one or two members singing the chorus when it comes to Red Velvet title tracks, and in this case we're hearing like 2 to 3, I would say. I wouldn't say necessarily 1, because I've noticed like Wendy and Joy as well, if I recall correctly, but 2 to 3. So this was an interesting dynamic of how everything was laid out, mixed and arranged, but all in all, I think this was an incredible comeback, and surely the B-sides will go crazy as well. As some of y'all are familiar with Red Velvet as well, their B-sides never miss. And if I were to say who I favor in terms of like best B-sides out there, one of the best B-sides out there, of course, Red Velvet themselves. And so I'm definitely gonna have to do a first listen / full-on review to their 6th mini album called Queendom. But hey everyone, let me know your thoughts about Red Velvet's Queendom here. Really loved the hook so much in this song, the transitioners between the sections, especially the intro, verse 2, the bridge into the final chorus. I mean, pretty much everything from the lyrics to the production side to the MV production and to the fact that we've got all 5 members for this comeback. We love to see it. But hey, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart connecting with fellow Rebel Loves in the comments section down below. And as I also say throughout my videos, be sure to have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Be sure to educate yourselves on what is truly happening and what's going on in the world right now. If you have not yet, be sure to. This has been Garrison, and peace.